Hey, I'm back. I have no excuses, nor any reason to excuse myself, as no one is watching this. But today is Oscar Day, and I thought I'd have a little fun reviewing the 10 best pictures, which I have all seen. I've seen them all, while I make my little charcuterie board that will be my dinner. Yeah, there's no theme or anything for the foods. I just wanted charcuterie for myself. So I decided to make myself a little board with pretzels as the cups. Okay, so I am going to limit myself to 2 minutes per movie, just so I can kind of zoom through them. And it's also a bit of a challenge because I do really like talking about movies. So, also, this look cool, right? This look cool, right? This look cool, right? Yeah, I mean, if this channel, quote unquote, were to actually be something, I would be such a good spokesperson for Super Yaki. I mean, I literally went to the movies yesterday, and when Maria Menounos showed up, I said, I showed up early for Maria Menounos, a shirt which I have inside that I wore last year for the Best Picture Showcase. I don't know why I'm babbling. But yes, I did see all 10 movies from the through the AMC Best Picture Showcase, where they show the Best Picture nominations. I saw 5 last week, 5 yesterday. I'd only seen 2 of the nominees previously. I saw Frankenstein and Sinners when they came out. So yeah, so I'm gonna just like do a real quick workup of my feelings towards each of them and what I think they'll win, what I want them to win. Just very quick, like I said, 2 minutes per movie, 10 movies, you know. Oh crap! It has to be a minute a movie. I don't know why I was thinking I could do 20 minutes on YouTube. I can't because I don't pay for nothing. So I'll do a quick 1 minute movie drama. Oh, this is a real challenge. Okay, I have a timer over there. That's why if you see my eyes going, I do have a timer, so I'll know when the minute is up. So yeah, let me just start. I'm gonna do them in the order we saw them for the Best Picture Showcase. They're not ranked or anything like that. It's just literally the order in which we saw them last week and yesterday. So the first movie was Train Dreams, a movie I literally had nothing. I had no idea what this was about. I'm also going to do this. I had no idea what this was about. I didn't know what to expect going into it. Yeah, there was literally nothing, and I didn't look into it because I'm like, I'm going to see it anyway, no matter what it's like. So, and I was blown away. It was such a good movie, and if you ask me what it was about, it'd be just like this dude's life. Like, I can't even tell you the story because there was so much happening, and this dude was just like, oh god, I don't remember the man's name. Michael, Anthony, Matthew, white dude name. On the in the West, in the country. He made trains and built bridges and things, and his family life was sad, but it was so touching, and the ending, oh man, it was just such a, it felt good, even though sad things happened throughout. I felt good watching it, and maybe therapeutic, I guess is the right way to say it. And it was a beautifully shot movie since it was very in nature. I have to keep going. So that's how I felt about Train Dreams. I actually very, very much enjoyed it, going in from nothing. The next movie I saw was Secret Agent. Again, another movie. There are a lot of movies this year. I had no idea what they were going into them. Not that many. Actually, I'm looking at the list. I had like very little information. But yeah, Secret Agent. I had no idea what. I knew it was a Brazilian movie. That's really it. And I knew the actor who starred in it was up for Best Actor. That's all I knew. It was an interesting movie. I feel like they didn't. Right, I keep forgetting I'm actually doing something here. I feel like, yeah, the movie is about, this guy who has information and they're hunting him down. Government is hunting him down, although it's not really the government because they're all corrupt. But I don't think it really told you what. Like, I'm still confused as to what information he had and why they were coming after him. Like, he was a scientist. I didn't understand it. So while the acting was superb, I thought the oh God, Donna Sebastian, I think her name was, the older woman. I read or I heard that that role was written specifically for her. I'm like, yes. As soon as she walked out, I was like, she's my favorite person ever, and I think she should win all the awards. She's not nominated, but I do think she should win all the awards. Oh, I'm out of breath. Okay, so yeah, it was a good movie. Best Picture, I don't know. I enjoyed it. You know, the acting was. I will say the acting was probably the best part of that movie, which is good. I think the writing kind of suffered because it didn't really give me much, and the visuals are sort of all over the place. Like I don't know. It's probably because it was switching from past to present, and I was just a little out there. But good movie. Um, then I saw One Battle After Another. I actually was not thrilled about like going into this movie. I was like, it just seemed like such a, and I hate to be this way, a dude movie. You know, it was just, and you know what? I'm not wrong. Like having seen it was again, it was enjoyable. I loved Benicio del Toro in it, and I thought Tiana Taylor did an amazing job. Having seen her in a few things, not a lot, but uh, Zola is one of my favorite films because of how crazy it is. Uh, but there's a bit of a feminist rant there, and but I won't get into that. I wish she had shown back up. Like she disappeared, and like the first half of the movie was so different from the second half of the movie. I think I would have liked them separate more. But um, yeah, I mean, I know Leo is problematic, but he is a big crush of mine and has been and will be forever. But yeah, Benicio del Toro was really good. I really enjoyed his role. He was kind of like the craziest calm person I've ever seen, and I really, really enjoyed it. Hymnit, I did not cry. Like all I heard was how sad that movie was, and I didn't cry. And I was like, "Is there something wrong with me?" Um, I mean, yes, there are several things wrong with me, but not in this scenario. Um, Jessie Buckley should win. I'm gonna put that out there, and that's a tough competition, Best Actress. But yeah, I do think Jessie Buckley should win simply because of the birth scene of the twins. I was like, insane! I literally leaned over my friend who wants to have a baby. I was like, are you sure? Because that looks hella nuts. But yeah, it was a sweet, sad movie, beautifully shot. But it's Chloe Zhao, and she knows how to work with uh, planes of existence. You know, like it's the way she makes it look all dreamlike. I love her visual takes on the world. So, yeah, Jessie Buckley, Chloe Zhao, like the visuals this year. So many such good. I don't even care who wins, like for cinematography, because they're all so good. And visual and cinematography is like a great love of mine without having any knowledge of it. I just know what I like. Um, but yeah, Jessie Buckley. Oh, and shout out to Paul Mescal's slutty little earring because I don't think Shakespeare had one, but I appreciated it. Frankenstein. As I said, I saw Frankenstein already. I had watched it on Netflix when it came out. When I first saw it on Netflix, I wasn't thrilled with it. It felt very disjointed to me. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, I just felt like it wasn't full. Maybe there was too much going on, and I've just read the novelization, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a few months ago. I'm running out of time already. Oh my god! It was still fresh in my head. So yeah, but in theaters, I actually really enjoyed it more. I think Jacob Lordy did amazing. Oscar Isaac was superb in that movie. I don't think there's a point in any movie that Oscar Isaac fails at, so I will stand with him. And there was a part just it's also up for best costuming, and I just wanted to reference this. Sorry, I'm ASMRing it up here. When Elizabeth is looking at the creature's spine and saying how it's symmetrical, as she's playing with it, her dress it's stitched in the back symmetrically. And I noticed that on the big screen. I was like, oh my God, brilliant, brilliant. So for that alone should win best costuming. Okay, moving on. Oh, I'm going to go fast because I am already at 5 minutes and I have 5 more movies to talk about. Sentimental Value. I felt that movie deep in my bones. And the lead actress, I'm sorry, I don't know her name. She was in Worst Person in the World, which 2-3 years ago I loved. Again, it was a movie I felt deep inside, and I felt like Sentimental Value was like a spiritual successor to that movie. And she put all of it out there. And I will say, for an international film, for a Norwegian film, for it to have like a not sad ending blew my mind. And I really think that should be applauded because I don't always want to be sad. I mean, Worst Person in the World didn't have a sad ending either. It had sad metal. Next one, F1 the movie. I was so disappointed when this was nominated because it felt so unwarranted. And just from like not hearing about it, to be honest, I hadn't heard anything about it. But I will say I had a lot of fun in the movie. Did I enjoy it? Was it a good movie? No. Did I enjoy it? Yes. I do not think it should have been up for Best Picture, but I did have a good time. I want to do a marathon with F1 and Need for Speed because I feel like they're the same kind of movie. And Need for Speed is a bad movie. Just putting it out there. Love it, bad. Next movie, Marty Supreme. It was bad. I did not enjoy it. I did not like Timothée Chalamet. Foregoing his personal brand crisis. It was just upsetting that this awful, awful human being, Marty, was talking about, oh, my life is so hard, my life is hard. And then like people would just literally give him things. Like, oh, I worked so hard for it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You insulted people. They called you out and then still gave you what you wanted. And it was making me mad because white man, he was a white man. Like that's just what he was. Like it didn't have to do with anything else but him being a white man. And it just made me so mad. If I ever want to be mad, I'm going to watch that movie. I don't know when I would want to be mad, but all right. Sinners. My favorite movie. I will say I want this to win Best Picture. I have wanted to win Best Picture since I saw it when it came out in theaters. And I'm still with it. The scene that I literally leaned over my friend because all three of us, I went with two friends, the three of us had all seen that same movie. That was the one we'd all seen. The I Lied to You scene, the musical number, deserves Best Picture. I will die on that hill. I was talking about it yesterday. I don't have a word for how that scene makes me feel. I could say it's cool, beautiful, 1 in a million. None of that comes close to how I actually feel. So I do think that should win Best Picture. Ryan Coogler should probably win Best Director. I mean, it should be great for Best Original Screenplay because it is the most original of the screenplays that's up. I just really love that movie. And Michael B. Jordan, he played 2 roles. He should win just for that alone with 2 different shoe sizes. I mean, god damn it, Michael B. Last movie, Begonia. It was a weird movie. It was, and I enjoyed it up until the end. I wish it had just ended like 10 minutes earlier, and I would have liked it a lot. I did not like the ending. But Emma Stone, I really do admire her. I'm so glad I'm in the same generation as her because she just does everything so well, and it looks so effortless. And I can talk for hours about Emma Stone, and I would if you gave me the time, if I didn't have to pay for that. But yeah, it was a weird movie. I still think Poor Things is probably my favorite. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the director's name. I think Poor Things was probably my favorite. This might be third. But I will say I had very weird, crazy dreams last night, and I'm pretty sure it's because I watched that movie at 11 o'clock. So I don't know if I want that to win anything per se, but I did enjoy it. It was a good story to tell, and the acting really carried it. And Donnie, I felt for Donnie. I kind of wanted to give him a hug. But that's all I have time for. I have like 10 seconds left. So thank you so much for sitting here. Sorry, Whiskey. I clapped and she freaked out. Thank you for helping me because you did. And thank you for listening to my 1-minute rants. Time out. Bye.